Good afternoon. Actually it's 5 o'clock already. I just came in from outside. I had the kids out and they just left, so I look a mess. But thought, gosh, a good time to do my video. My husband had to go back to work, and I was just gonna head out for a walk. So I thought, well, I'd just do a video quick. Yesterday I got my 10,000 steps in. I only had 6,000 when the kids left, and I thought, you know what? Just get your tennis shoes on and go. So I did, and I took Bailey. Where is she? She's up on the couch there. I took Bailey and off we went, and she is a bear to walk. She has to sniff everything. So it was tugging, or it was either tugging her this way to come to get going, or she, after she sniffs something, then she just gets this burst of energy and wants to run. So it was either tugging her to get going, and as soon as she get going, it was like this, whoa! So my back last night was just killing me. I was like, oh my God, my arm. I actually had a dream that I couldn't lift my arms or something. I was trying to shake out a blanket or something, and I couldn't even, I couldn't hold it. My arms were just like dead from holding onto her. But I'm gonna try it again tonight, and I'm gonna take her all the way around the lake tonight, because I'm kind of shy on steps and I need to get them in. So that the only way I possibly do it is to go all the way around the lake with her, which is, there's a lot of duck down there, and geese I should say, and so it could be interesting. But I got treats. I'm gonna bring treats tonight, so you know, she gets, if I keep them like right by my hand, she'll just maybe hopefully stay by my side, but or have a little more control over her. So I'm doing good. I went back to the 15 sugars, 6 net carbs a day. Actually, one of my daycare mom's grandma, she picked up the little girl yesterday, and we got chatting about avocados and different things, and talking about sugar, and 60 Minutes did a whole thing on sugar the other night. You can catch it online, but it got me just back on that sugar kick, or no sugar kick, because there's studies being done now that show that it's a link to heart disease, stroke, cancer cells feed on it. It was really interesting. If you had a chance, Google it. It was 60 Minutes, and then just look on the cancer or sugar thing. It was must have been Sunday night. So anyway, so I'm back on that. But anyway, the grandma I was talking to, she needs to lose some weight too, and we just got talking about everything, and I said, well, this is what I had started yesterday. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna do that. So I sent her the links to these videos that Jorge Cruz had done that my sister had sent me, and so I did. I got one day in yesterday and my walk, and now her and I can team up, you know, and keep each other inspired. And I'm going to get my 10,000 in tonight, and then just keep going. I'm not going to worry about tomorrow. I'm just worrying about today, because why worry about tomorrow? I haven't finished today yet, and I think that's my problem. I get too far ahead of myself. I do that, and then it doesn't work. And she said, well, I want to lose 5 pounds a month. I said, I'm not doing that. I'm not going there. I've done that, been there. I'm not saying what I want to lose. I'll take a pound at this point. And that'd be more than what I have been losing. So, you know, I said, you I hope, you know, good for you. I hope you make your goal. But I'm not setting no weight loss goal. You know, I'm just gonna, I really want to get healthy. And inside now, you know, you watch that Biggest Loser, and the transformation that if you watched last night, it was their makeover night, and my God, just amazing, and I want to feel like that again. I want to feel that proudness. God, what is? I wonder if I dropped that. Something about being proud of myself too for accomplishing something that I did. Must have been a dream. I'd run some marathon or walk some marathon or something. And I felt so proud of myself. And I think that's what they were talking about last night. You know, and now next week, the older gal, well, she looks old, but they did this transformation on her, and she didn't look old anymore. But she gets sent home for some reason. There must be a family tragedy or something happens, and she gets sent home, and I guess she loses control, and they show her eating. So that'll be interesting, because it's a daily struggle. I don't care what they say on that show. They don't go home and it just becomes easy. It's never easy, and I think once you have a weight problem, it's a constant day-to-day battle. This show on sugar was talking about how we're born with that. We're born with that addiction, and as soon as we get that first taste of it, it's just like cocaine. They said cigarettes, drugs, cigarettes and alcohol and sugar should be in the same category. That it should be not given to children at all. There should be a age limit. Actually, there shouldn't be. They said it should be illegal. It should be in the drug and whatever. It's as addicting as cocaine, they were saying. I don't know, it's good. Watch it. So anyway, but now I read something today that they said that our bodies need some sugar, and I don't know why our bodies would need sugar, but they said, I was reading some blog, and you know, somebody asked a question, and then all these people chime in and give their 2 cents, and they were all saying, you know, everything in moderation, and you can't go without sugar, and you know, I don't think you could nowadays go without sugar. You're gonna get something. But now this grandma last night told me that she had heard that your body won't register anything under 5 grams. So if you eat anything with under 5 grams of sugar, your body doesn't register it. And I'm wondering if that's why the net carb thing starts at 5. It's 5 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60 for your net carbs. So I'm wondering if that's true, because they start at 5. So I'm wondering if I had a loaf of bread today. I had a slice of bread this morning with my egg, and it's 3 grams of sugar. So, well, I'm thinking of carbs. I'm mixed up here. But carbs turn into sugar. I don't know. Interesting. That'd be an interesting conversation with somebody that knows. That's the carbs, though. But sugar is sugar. So on the label where it says carbs, the net carbs and whatever, that turns into sugar. So if it's under, so if the carb itself is under 5, your body wouldn't register that as a sugar. But anything over 5 would. And the sugar on the label is sugar. That's just straight up sugar. So that would, but she said anything under 5, so I don't know. I don't know what she was talking about. Maybe she was talking carbs. Thinking carbs and saying sugar, so I don't know. But anyway, I got to get going or I will not want to walk anymore, so I got to get going while the feeling is here. And last night when I got home, I had emailed a friend of mine and I said, why do I not want to do this? I got to see beautiful scenery. I ran into a couple friends while I was walking. I got to be with my dog. I got fresh air. I felt so proud of myself for doing it. Maybe that's what it was that I felt proud of, was walking. I felt so proud of myself. I felt great. I just felt like you know, when you do something that you didn't do before or should do and you didn't, and you finally do it, you feel so good about yourself. There's no negative about it, other than I had to put my tennis shoes on and go. That's the only negative. Oh, I got to listen to great music. So off I go. So I will talk to you, hopefully tomorrow I can get on again. Tell you how my walk went. Adios.